Is your marketing junk? What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. This is Dane coming at you with episode 3 of Cut to the Point, a free podcast that features discussions on business topics, marketing, sales, and other things related to that. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about online digital marketing, and I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons why, as a business owner, whether you're a large company or a small company, why digital marketing needs to be a focus of yours. With that being said, let's jump right into this. If you're ignoring your online marketing, it's like being in business and not telling anyone. It's a huge mistake. If you're one of those business owners that makes the excuse and says that most of your leads come from word of mouth, well, believe it or not, you're not unique in having that mindset. In fact, many small businesses that I work with started off by saying that to me. Their online presence and their marketing were virtually non-existent. That's where I came in like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! Alright, tip number 1, competition money fish. Your potential customers are like the fish in the sea, and your competitors are like hungry sharks. Simply put, your customers are online, and so are your competitors. If you don't have the right hook in the water, then are you really fishing? When someone hears about your business or has interest in your products or service, the first thing that they're going to do is look you up on a search engine. That would be a Google search, Bing, or maybe even Facebook at this point. If your search engine optimization is junk, if your branding and messaging are junk, and your website and social media are junk, then you're not catching any money fish. It is absolutely critical at this stage of the business world that you have a website that works well with all search engines and devices, and that really needs to be your first step. This is the equivalent to showing up to the fishing trip wearing clothes. Good job, you got dressed. Having a high quality messaging and graphics and branding is your second step. This is the equivalent to having the right equipment in your tackle box. Also, having an effective lead generation funnel and a landing page to reel in the customers is your third step. This is the equivalent to having the right rod, reel, and line. Okay, you get it? I think that's enough fishing analogies. I don't even like fishing. My second tip for you is going to be related to budgeting and targeting your money. For those of you who have been in business long enough to know what yellow pages and newspapers were, you know, those things the dinosaurs used to wipe their butts. Those traditional methods of advertising were and are very expensive and sort of a crapshoot compared to modern online advertising. The use of analytical tools such as Google Analytics, Facebook or Instagram Insights, and many other tools allows you unlimited control over who sees what. It affords you, pun intended, the ability to target and isolate your advertising spend specifically to the target demographic. Thus, spend your money only on the people who are going to spend it back. An easy example of this is if you're trying to sell yoga classes online to citizens in your town or in surrounding towns, then your advertising can be pushed directly towards people who show interest online and to people who live specifically in zip codes or within a mile radius of your business. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay, that's the last one, I promise. Here's my third and final tip for this podcast. Expectations and train your customers. This one may seem a little aggressive, but it's totally not. Your online marketing is your number one opportunity to educate your customers, period. Before your customer even shows up in person, they should know at the very least the following. They should know your products and services that you offer. They should know the hours of operation. They should know where you're located, what place looks like inside and out, what makes you different than your competition, the level of customer service that they should expect from you, and finally, and perhaps most importantly, what other customers think of you. Whether we're talking about your social media marketing, your online ads, or your messaging on your website, being able to clearly and effectively communicate with your customer is hugely powerful. Having a professional advertisers such as DaynePro Designs is invaluable and worth every single penny. We work with a range of clients in many different categories, and our success with these clients is pretty undeniable. Instead of listening to me pat myself on the back, go see what our clients think. Check out our portfolio. There's a link at the bottom of this blog. There's also a link right in the menu, and consultations are free. I want to thank you very much for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, could you consider liking the blog post and perhaps sharing this with your friends and colleagues? Until next time, guys, be great, do something nice for someone, and work smarter so your hard work pays off. See you on the next one. Adios.